Hey, what's going on? It's Wednesday. What's going on? I'm gonna start sounding like that lady on the Richard Pryor movie. Let me take these out. Hold on. Okay. Thought I was sounding funny for a minute. Whew. Okay, so it is Wednesday, and we basically gonna talk about whatever. How you doing, Diamond? What's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is definitely Wing It Wednesday, and I want to talk a little bit about whatever y'all want to talk about. Definitely want to talk a little bit about this, some credit. I want to talk about the IRS a little bit more and what they plan on doing with the service industry. Okay. Just seeing what's going on with everybody. What y'all up to right now? Y'all doing anything fun on your end? All right, I'm following you back. Thank you. If anybody is new and you have not followed me before, please do. Please do. Please do. Okay, I appreciate that. Y'all better keep on talking about me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know that's right. Hopefully you said a blessing. Hopefully you said something good, okay? Well, we got enough people in here. I want to go ahead on and I want to talk about these fake social security numbers, y'all. Okay, you work in Diamond. All right, well, let's talk about it because I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all have not subscribed to me on YouTube, please do, okay? First and foremost. Secondly, y'all know I dropped the bombs. Y'all know I dropped the gems. I'm giving this information. So if you haven't, because I see the numbers jump, please share the video. Share this video because y'all know I drop gems. Y'all know I give good information. And hell, I be giving it for the free, okay? Hey, 50 sweetie. So I appreciate you guys sharing and tagging your friends in the video, okay? In all my videos, actually, in this one especially, okay? So I wanted to talk. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. Thank y'all for reaching out to me, doing consultations, and we've been talking about your credit. And so I'm going to point out a couple of key things that I am seeing that a lot of y'all are leaving out. Okay, because people are struggling right now, all right? There's no doubt about it. It's really not a laughing matter, but no matter what, a lot of y'all still got to keep your head above water. You got things you got to do, all right? So people have been asking me about these CPNs, okay? You can, yes, ma'am, you can actually inbox me. Yes, you can. Please don't inbox me on here on TikTok. Go to either my website, shamikasaves.com, and send me a message, or you can actually email me, okay? So just to give y'all a little bit of information. So a lot of y'all been asking about these CPNs. Y'all know they are the fake social security numbers. And I actually had somebody argue with me to tell me that there was nothing that they can find that talks about the CPN being illegal. Okay. Now, again, I'm not going to argue with no one, but I am going to tell you guys what I sent this person because there used to not necessarily be a charge for it, okay? But as more people are getting busted, they're starting to come up with some things, okay? So let me see if I can find my messages. Ooh, I got some more messages in here. So again, y'all can send me messages. I do answer. Yes, I get a little bombarded, but I will get back to you, okay? I ain't even finna try to find it. So first of all, a CPN is a fake social security number that individuals use in the place of their social security number in the event that they cannot secure things like rentals, cars, okay? Of course, there are some individuals that get these things because they want to get credit cards or they want loans. They want to do all types of things. I am not here to tell anybody what you should or should not do with them. All I will tell you is please do not let anybody. Yes, it's very fake. Please do not let anybody tell you that it is legal because it is not, regardless, okay? So we at least going to start off with the truth. Now, what you do with them, once you create them or once you buy one, that is on you. But But there is nothing legal about it. First of all, there are two types of identity theft, and I need y'all to understand the difference, because this is what makes the difference in the charges. There is identity theft, and then there is synthetic identity theft. Okay, a CPN falls under synthetic identity theft versus identity theft, and I will tell you why. Identity theft is when you steal somebody's information and then you pretend to be that person, whether you have a fake driver's license, fake social security card. And when y'all see people get arrested and y'all read these things on the news and it says so-and-so got caught with 42 debit cards, 12 credit cards, and 16 driver's licenses, that is identity theft more than likely. Okay, I am going to read y'all questions, so give me a second. On the other hand, we have synthetic identity theft. Synthetic identity theft is when you take pieces of true information, which more than likely would be you, because you're the person that's getting the CPN, mixed with half-truths. So I give you an example. When you make a CPN, you would use random numbers, okay? The Social Security Administration does use random numbers for Social Security numbers. It used to be a way that Social Security numbers were designed so that you would know where the person lived, especially individuals who are 30 and over. Your Social Security number, especially the prefix, meant something. Now they mean absolutely nothing. They are random numbers, okay? So in the event you create one and you use the random numbers, cool. You would use your real name, because it's going to be you, right? You're going to use it for you. But where the synthetic part comes in at is individuals change certain things, like their address, like the birth date. In most cases, most people don't change the birth date because you still have your driver's license. And if you guys notice, your driver's license does not have your social. So if you were to create a CPN and the CPN is for you, it's easy to be you because you have a driver's license to go with this new Social Security card, okay? Now, let me get to the Social Security card really quick since I said it, and then I'm going to read y'all questions. If you have Adobe PDF, you can absolutely easily make a Social Security card, so people don't even have to get into the identity theft part when they can just do the synthetic. Now, I'm not encouraging people to do either, but I'm letting you know this is what people do, okay? So that is why CPNs will fall under synthetic identity theft versus identity theft, because it is a mixture of you and some parts that are not you. Okay. So let me see what you guys are saying real quick. And thank y'all for being here again. Let me see. So it says stolen D's numbers from children. Now, Maya Stewart, in a lot of cases, some of them are stolen, but a lot of them are not, believe it or not. A person can do a lot of things when it comes to getting identification. People can go on the dark web. They can go and purchase stolen numbers. And an individual can actually buy. You can buy these right from Alibaba and AliExpress. So this is the part where it makes it so funny, is because they make these things illegal when you're charged with it. But then you can go and buy everything it is to make it. So it's really... In my opinion, the world is built on the honor system, okay? It's either you're gonna lie and cheat, or you're gonna do the right thing. Because either way, it's like they put the drugs right in front of you and didn't tell you not to smoke it. Okay, it just makes no sense. All right, but anyway, you can buy the fake. They're not even fake. You can buy the PVC cards. They're blank. You can buy them from the Chinese store, and people actually get punch machines that punch the numbers on them, just like you see if you look at your debit card. That's not something y'all can carve out with a key. That actually has to be punched onto the machine. So people buy those things, and they use those stolen numbers, and they punch those stolen numbers into the card, and they go shopping. Okay? So people do some things. It says, I know people who have been ripped off big time by thousands of dollars. Absolutely. I don't suggest anybody buys those numbers on the CPNs at all. But if you are going to buy them, you should at least buy them from somebody that you know, because it is a credit back. People having bad credit is something you're going to see a lot these days, and people are desperate. So you go to somebody who says they can get you an apartment package that's a CPN with 2 trade lines for $4.95. A lot of y'all are going to get it. Okay, so it'd be nice if you knew the person, but a lot of people are definitely getting beat out by these things. Okay, so just be careful if you choose to get it. My Cash App is Shamika Saves. Nothing after it. No 1, no 2, no 3. I did not do. See, that's fraud. People love to pretend to get money, but it is just Shamika Saves. So if you guys ever want to just bless your girl, please send it to Cash App, but make sure you put for rent, okay? Because I am not trying to pay the tax on that money, okay? All right, let me see what else y'all saying. It says, how the hell you created MCPN? Very easy. They got ebooks out there. No, well, let me say this. I would never tell anybody to get a job or to buy a home with a CPN. I would not, because, well, to me, you are committing bigger and bigger crimes. And I feel whenever you get the bank involved, it gets real nasty if you get caught up in something. So I actually had somebody that had a CPN and tried to get a job with the SBA when they were giving out these loans. And they were going to actually do a background check. And I'm like, girl, are you crazy? It is not you, okay? So if you're going to use these things, you still have to be smart, okay? You are not that person. I mean, that is not who you are. So you can't prance around this new fake social security number like it's really you, because it's not, okay? So you are supposed to use it for what it is for, which is apartments, cars. Those are usually the only things I tell people if they have to use them for, because people get busy and start getting credit cards. And they just say, forget their real credit. And then they pretend to be whoever this is. And you can't be that. Okay. But definitely do not buy a home. It says Jesus Lord is it's all type of, yes, it's all kind of stuff out there. It's absolutely a felony. Absolutely, without a doubt. There's something else. Thank you, Miss Roxanne, for putting that. I appreciate it. Something else that y'all need to be mindful of is if you live in an apartment complex and you are putting your payments in the drop slot, or even if you put payments in the drop slot, period. Okay. I've even been to the post office and tried to put my mail in the box where you open it, and I didn't push it all the way, and the mail was still sitting there. But let me tell you, people are stealing your checks out of the mail. Okay. And they take that peroxide and they white out what you wrote on the line and put their name. And then they use this handy dandy thing right here, and they go click, and they do a deposit to their account through an instant deposit. And then guess what happens? The bank makes a certain portion of that money available. Why? Because the system works. And the system says as long as that routing number routes to a real bank and that account number routes to a real account, it has no other choice but to believe that it's legit. Excuse me. To believe that it's legit. So although you thought you were paying your rent, you might have paid somebody else's, or you have paid for somebody else to go to Walmart on your behalf and go shopping. Okay. So please make sure that when you are paying anything by check that requires a drop slot, you need to make sure you can't wiggle your hands in there to get something in there so that they can easily pull your mail out. And let me tell you what people are doing. And they are slick. They are actually taking tape, y'all. I'm not lying. I'm trying to find my tape right now. But y'all know the tape, and turn the tape the other way and become sticky. It's double-sided. And they stick it on a postcard, a 3x5 card, and put that tape on there and tape it to a stick. And then they wiggle that stick in there, and they just wait to see what's going to stick to the mail, and they slide it right on out. Now tell me people ain't got time. Criminals got time. So I hope y'all got time too. So please make sure your stuff is going all the way down so that nobody is taking your mail back out and washing your checks and cashing them to themselves. Okay. Now that's just one thing. It says some crooks buy those machines and make all kind of cards. Oh yes, they absolutely buy those machines. And the crazy part is those same machines that you can buy to punch the card, you can buy them on Amazon. Now, how they expect you not to do no crime when you can buy? It's right there. It's right there. I could go to Alibaba, AliExpress, and buy 1,200 looking Bank of America cards, buy them off the dark web. And let me let y'all know something if you did not know. Did y'all know the dark web was created by the government? It started out as a way for individuals who were in submarines to pass messages to each other, because it's very top secret, right? It's super, keep it on the low. So they were really low, and they created the dark net so they can pass messages to talk to one another. But then they decided, we don't need it no more. Technology has changed. We don't need it. But did they close the access? Nope. So now all kind of illegal things take place there that the government created. Okay, if y'all didn't know that, that is where the dark web came from. All right. You said put for rent. Yes, you could say put for rent, because anything that does not say for rent or that you cannot explain can be taxable. Okay, and they're not gonna have me out here like these strippers and these waitresses are gonna be worrying about their boss telling on them that they now got to pay taxes to the government. Okay. And I did tell y'all that told y'all about that on Monday, that the IRS is proposing to do this. And, basically really quick, and I'm gonna tell y'all what the IRS is trying to do is they're trying to get into the employment POS system. So when you guys clock in and clock out, you take your breaks, you put your tips in, they want to be able to have access to the machine that reports to them so that they already know the information that you receive before you even file your taxes. Now, remember, I told y'all the IRS knows everything they need to know. You can't hide a damn thing from them because they already in. Okay. And that is what they're wanting to do now with the tip system. Okay. They are looking to get in the system so they can get all the business and make sure y'all are reporting the way y'all supposed to. But they want the system where y'all clock in and out. It's just crazy. Okay. Let me see what else y'all saying. Mo says, oh, sis, you got a cash app. Let me bless your game right quick. Thank you very much. I've been had a cash app. I just don't talk about it too much. I just love talking to y'all. Okay. Let's see. It says, is this why credit card companies are now giving us virtual card numbers? Absolutely. Y'all catching on. That's exactly one of the reasons why they're giving you virtual card numbers. But let me tell you what's so crazy about virtual cards. Okay. Now, virtual cards are easy, very accessible. You can stay in your wallet. We know we love all those things, right? Until somebody uses our phone. Okay, so be mindful if somebody asks you to use your phone. That's not something you see that often, but a lot of our virtual cards are tied to our Cash App. And you let somebody use your phone, your Cash App probably doesn't even have a pin on it. I can go right to your Cash App, open your Cash App, send myself some money, act like I'm dialing a phone call and really just waiting for the transaction to go through. Close that app and say, thank you. And you just gave me some money, okay? So that is one reason why I don't care for virtual cards, but virtual card fraud is going to come too. But another reason why they gave y'all virtual cards is because they can track your transactions. It's easy to track your transactions, just like how they do with food stamps. Y'all remember food stamps used to be paper, but now you got the EBT card. When things are on a card or anything that could be traced through computers, that is what they want. And remember, when you use a credit card, there is something called an MCC, a merchant category code. And that merchant category code will break your charges. You ever go to a budget app and the budget app tells you how much you spend in food and how much you spent on your card and how much you spend in entertainment? Do you know how they know that? They know that by the merchant category code that is attached to everything you swipe your card. So if you are doing or buying something from some place that you don't want anybody to know, you need to pay in cash, okay? Because that card or that purchase is tied to a 4-digit, sometimes 4 or 5-digit code that tells exactly what you bought. Down to, now it may not say what type of liquor you bought, but it will say that you bought liquor, okay? Or, and I'll give an example. The reason I found this was because somebody worked and had a business credit card and put on the credit card something called, I think it was called the gym or the pub or something. Well, come to find out, the merchant category code didn't fit a restaurant. It fit entertainment and something else. So the person who had to check these bills went and looked this company up and found out that it was a strip club. So if you're going to do something that you should not do, please don't do it with a credit card, because it's going to tell all your business, especially if that's not the credit card that you should have, which is how the feds know when people get busted. what they spent their money on. Y'all ever see how when somebody gets busted for SBA or IRS, they're always saying, well, they spent $600,000 on this car and they spent this much on this. That's how they know they ain't just in your bank account. The merchant category code. You probably use your credit card or debit card, and it says everything that you spent your money on. Take a look. Go to mint.com and go and let them go into your bank account and let it tell you what you've been spending your money on, okay? It says, I can't get back on their dark web. I wouldn't get on there. It's kind of crazy. How do you get on the dark web? Well, there are ways, but if you have an iPhone, I'm going to tell you the easiest way to get on. There is an app called The Onion. You know The Onion that makes you cry? You can download that app. Now, if you go there, there's nothing, right? So it's just when you open up the app, it's just a page. You have to know where to search when you go to the dark web. It is not like what we see now. There's .onion is like a search engine, okay? But they don't have things you can click on. You usually would type in the website that you want to go to and it'll take you there, all right? So I've been there, and there's lots and lots and lots of chat rooms, and there's lots and lots and lots of things to buy. A lot of times they don't deal in real money, so you may have to buy Bitcoin. So just be mindful. You don't know who you're buying from. You might be buying from somebody that works for the government. Okay, so just be mindful if you do go there. But you can go to Google, and Google will give you like a list of .onion sites. Now it's called .onion on the dark web, and on what we normally see is .com. So you can't go to whatever.com. It's not going to work. It has to be .onion. Okay. But you can go on, like I said, on Google, and you can just type in popular .onion sites, and it'll give you the websites. But you'll have to type them in on that app, the Onion app, and it will take you there. Don't buy nothing, but you can just go and look around, and you'll be like, damn, okay. But that's only the tip of it. I'm sure there's a whole lot more that I probably haven't had privy to, and I don't even know if I want to. Okay. It says it's a new number each time you use it. What's a new number? Journey. Okay. It says wallet pay. Oh yeah. Oh, the virtual. Okay. I get what you're saying. So the number it's a new number each time you use it for a credit card. They're doing that for security purposes. Okay. If anybody watch my videos on YouTube, y'all know I'll tell you guys, if you guys are creating CPNs, you might as well use a random number, because the IRS, Social Security Administration is running out of numbers. So they're using random numbers too. And now credit card companies are doing it. I'm not surprised. That's actually one of the best ways to stay safe, is to have changing numbers. Facebook does it. If you get locked out of your account, you have to put in that 6-digit code, and you have to put it in like 30 seconds. If you don't, it changes again. So when I worked for NASA, we had a VPN, and the VPN was, we used to take this little key home, and it had numbers on it. And the only way we can get online was putting the numbers in, and they had to match. But the numbers would change every 60 seconds. So it's not a bad thing. It's probably going to be where we're going to go soon. It says, I'm about to get my checks and cash them. Whoop, whoop. Okay. What checks? And speaking of, did anybody receive a letter from Department of Education telling them that their loans have been dismissed? I got 3 since Monday. So if anybody is watching, Mo said, girl, you be knowing everything. Girl, I just read a lot. This is actually I went work, I've been trying to work out, y'all. Okay. I've been trying to get in shape. When you be in a bad relationship, y'all, we gained a couple pounds, and now I am man drama free. I am getting myself together. So, I'm working out, been doing some push-ups and stuff, but thank you. This is actually like a sports bra top. Okay. And I got it from, not Forever 21, Charlotte Russe. Okay. Yes, my 40-year-old ass still be dressing in Junior's clothes. Okay. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Okay. All right. It says they have webcams too. They have all kinds of stuff on the dark web. Okay. You literally, when they say you can hire a hitman, that ain't no lie. You can literally do anything. People, I don't want to say too much, but I'll just say that they started out, I don't know if you guys remember Silk Road, where people used to buy drugs off of the dark web. You still can do that today. But it was a really big thing back in the day. Really, really, really big thing, where you could order drugs right there and they would send them to you in the mail. sometimes disguised in books, all kinds of stuff. Okay, just be quiet on that. All right, but lots of stuff you could do there on the dark web. Okay. And no, the IP address, I'm not talking about IP address. I'm actually talking about a VPN, but thank you. The IP address, I ain't even going to get into that. I just like to let people know that when you're doing certain things, people do need to be mindful of the IP addresses, okay? Because it's really just a way they find you, because they can find you, okay? We'll just leave it like that, okay? It says they're tired of folks doing chargebacks. That's why they have a new number every time. Absolutely. Chargebacks are the worst thing you as a business owner can have. And if you don't know what a chargeback is, that is basically when you sell something and somebody goes and asks for a refund saying they did not get it or they're not happy with the product or whatever. So if somebody disputes a payment that you have, more than likely the company is going to side with them. So make sure that you always make them sign. I don't care if they are virtual or texting me. I need something from a text saying that you agreed to the charge so that you cannot do a chargeback. I have gotten, when I used to sell clothes and hair, I got a lot of girls that used to, they were running out. They didn't sign. They ran out. They had to go. They were in a rush. They kids crying. No, what you were trying to do was not sign so you could get that charge back. But what they don't know is they track people who do chargebacks, okay? So they're tracking that also. If you did not know, so people ain't just going to be returning things and think that nobody's taking account of what you're doing. They are. Did y'all know people do returns? They do return fraud. That's why they're doing it. People love to walk in and buy stuff or steal stuff and then go back and get it put on a gift card. So now they're put you on the list. That's why they make you fill your name out on that little piece of paper when you're returning stuff. Your name, your address, it's being reported. Okay? So don't think you just returning stuff for the goodness of gracious because it didn't work. They are still tracking you, whether you did it for the right reason or for the bad reason. They definitely tracking. So be mindful when y'all are returning things. Let me see what else y'all saying. It says, I'm so happy. Oh, congratulations, Roxanne. Okay, so if anybody got that letter saying that your loans was dismissed, first off, congratulations. Second, please watch your credit and be prepared to add a trade line. Your score will go down once that those student loans come off of your credit. It is absolutely going to go down, and you need to be prepared to put something in its place, okay, so that you won't be super hurt. Okay, that your score just dropped 50 points or 60 points. All right. It will be great for your utilization. Your credit overall utilization should be good, but it's going to hurt your score when it drops off. So like I said, be prepared to add something. All right. Yes, Jake Corley, the dark web. That's right. Thank you, Mo, for reminding me. Please, y'all subscribe to if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Please subscribe. I get so much love and support from y'all, and I just, man, y'all be putting me to work straight up. So let me let y'all know, tomorrow I am doing my first 4 repair your own credit class. All right. It is up. The link is already in the bio. I put it up late, but I did put it up. I know some of you guys have said you wanted to show your credit report to use so that I can use for an example. I think I reached out to everybody. It starts at 7. Y'all know I like to do 7 o'clock. 7 is my favorite number, so I like to do 7 a lot. What was I going to say? So it's a live link. It's going to be live. It's not going to be anything on here that people can see. It's just going to be us. And I'm going to basically show you guys when I do my consultations with people what I look at and how banks see you, okay? You guys need to be aware of that. I get so many people, like I said, they're struggling. They're in debt, and it's just going to continue to be this way, okay? Inflation's not going anywhere anytime soon. So if I can help you guys get your credit together, or at least some ideas on some things that you should do, then that's exactly what I want to do. All right. Thank you, Imani. Okay. Another thing, some of y'all need to be in school. Okay. Now, It's so funny how I talk to so many of y'all, and I'm like, why y'all not going to school if y'all need money and y'all need a work from home job? If you need a work from home job, you need to be enrolled in somebody's school because you can get paid from your financial aid and your student loan, and you can sit home. Now, yes, the money has to be paid back. We are not negating that, okay? But sometimes, I'll tell you how much. Sometimes y'all need to just jump in, okay? Now, the class is, get this, because I don't know, it didn't let me change it. But the class is $15 for one or $20, and you can take all four. And you can come every Thursday, and I'm going to have somebody else's credit on there differently, okay? I'm going to have someone different each time so that you can see what's going to happen differently each time because everybody's credit is different, okay? So you can choose which one. Hopefully, you're going to choose the more economical one because I want you to come back. That's the whole point. Credit is not a one fix all right? Not everybody is going to have the same regimen. It's just not going to work. It says, they can't get stuff from Job Corps. They can't get your stuff from Job Corps. Why can't they get your stuff from Job Corps? And why do you have to have it? Is it going to give you college credits? That's what I want to know, all right? And I'm not telling y'all to go to school to even learn. That's the crazy part. I'm telling y'all to go to school because y'all want to be home. Some of y'all have kids. Some of y'all have medical issues. Some of y'all just cannot work for whatever reason. This is something that is good to do in the meantime to put some money in your pocket, okay? I was going to be a forever student. I'm telling y'all. I knew I was never going to pay my loans back. I didn't care if I had to take one class or half a class until I died, but that was my plan, okay? Uncle Sam gave you $150,000, and I planned on absolutely using every dime. Now, think what y'all can do with $150,000. Minus what y'all already done used, okay? And Sia says, I'm going to school all over again. I don't blame you. I will tell you that if y'all gonna go to school, you might as well go to school for what you want, because who really cares about degrees in the real world that much anymore? All of these schools have basically, these students have lost their degree because these schools are shut down. The loans are not even on your credit anymore. You can't even prove that you graduated, other than that raggedy degree that's worth nothing now. So if you can go to school all over again, go. But this time, be smart and use that money the right way. Y'all need to be buying cars and putting them on Turo. Okay, Turo is slowly changing the age of cars and they're lowering the mileage. But y'all can get some nice, decent cars for $9,000 and start y'all a little car business. Okay, this is some of the things that people do with this money. All right, it says no. For to get in college and to get financial aid. Oh, okay. I understand. Well, if you can't get no help with that, we call up top in DC, just people up at the Job Corps office. They need to get your stuff, okay? But I'm telling y'all, go to school. Why not? It's a great little hustle, but you don't even have to work hard, okay? It said they're saying it's filed somewhere on a computer. Well, then that means they need to find it. That's crazy. It says I had to get my GED. Okay, I understand. All right, I understand now. Okay, so I got two schools I always recommend. University of the People. It sounds so stupid, right? But again, who cares? It is a free school, and they do accept financial aid and student loan. Another one is Columbia Southern University. Those are probably the only two, but I like them because they're both affordable. Columbia Southern is more, you have to actually pay, but it's cheap. And University of the People is free. All right. I actually went to Columbia Southern, so I know more about that than the other school, but I do know the other school is free and it is legit. I looked it up and it does accept Title IV funds, and that is Department of Education. So if they give them student loan and financial aid, it's real. And no, I'm talking about loans and grants. I feel like some people need to sit home and go to school and collect the money from school until they come up with a game plan. There is nothing sitting home while you try to figure it out. Okay. Thank you for writing that, B. Smith. University of the People and Columbia Southern University are the two schools that I recommend. Now, let me give y'all some game now. CourseHero.com. Course, C-O-U-R-S-E. Course, like school course. Hero, all one word, .com, is a school sharing site. Okay, so you can go there and you can find your school, you can find your curriculum, you could probably find other students, and basically what they do is they upload tests, pictures. Some of them have matching, not matching. Some of the schools all use the same curriculum, so you can type your question in, and it might be a question from University of Pittsburgh. It doesn't matter, but the whole point is you got your answer. So I'm telling you to use these resources that are out there while they are still there. Now, Course Hero is $99 a month, but it's the best $99 a month ever because it will definitely help you get what you need to go to school, to finish school and actually pass. What I said about Turo lowered the average age of a car. It used to be 15. I think it's like 11 years now. And they've also lowered the mileage. So they're not taking high, super old cars and cars that have a lot of high mileage. But the cars that usually fit, they are about $9,000, $10,000. So what I'm telling you guys is, if you're trying to find something to do, well, a lot of you can probably get into school and do a semester or two. And now you have money to be able to put into something that you can invest that can make you some money. And I only mentioned Turo because I know somebody that just got a $10,000 student loan deposit. And I said, what you going to do with it? And they said, well, what can I do with $10,000? And I'm like, buy a car and put it on Turo. So that is something that you could do. Now, I will tell you to make sure to look in your area, to research a little bit, to make sure your area is good for that. Because your area may not be good for Turo, but your area may be great for Uber and Lyft. So now you can buy a car and now become an Uber or Lyft driver. There are ways to make money, okay? Let me see what y'all are saying. Chat GPT is a game changer. I absolutely agree. We can talk about that in a second. I just need a study guide. A study guide for what, Sia? For your diploma? State vocational rehab if you have a disability. I agree. If you have a disability, okay, so state vocational rehab will basically retrain you, I suppose, to put you in a working position. That's great, but do they pay? Sometimes they give you a stipend, but do they pay enough for somebody to sit home? That's what I want to know. But thank you for that, KK. Where can I get free continuing credits for life insurance agents? Free continuing credits for life insurance agents. That's a good one. They have, hold on now, because they do have sites that give free continuing credits. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, well, this is free CE. All right, that you said for life insurance agents. Let me see. I'm just curious now. Y'all know, don't challenge me now, because I'm sure I'm going to find it. Shoot. Hold on. Let me see what I found. Okay. Napa. That's what I found. It says napabenefits.org. That's where it says free training for insurance agent. So I'm not sure if that's going to help you, but Napa, N-A-P-A, benefits with an S.org. Okay. It says, I have a 19-year-old that started college. Absolutely. If they're going to start college and if they're going to be home, try them in one semester at the free school. Okay. If not, tell them to go on Course Hero. They're going to be very happy. I promise you they're going to be very happy. That's the best $99 I could have spent ever. Okay. Because, baby, I did not have time always to study. Okay. But y'all see these on the wall? Hold on. Oh. I ain't showing y'all no more. Okay. Thank you, Course Hero. Can you teach us that in the credit class? Which will teach you what, Mo? It says, I never got that much financial aid. Financial aid will never pay you much unless you're really, really under the poverty line. But student loan will pay you whatever as long as you select subsidized and unsubsidized. I don't want y'all taking student loans unless you have a plan, okay? If you say, I'm going to sit home and figure it out, cool. If you know you're going to take that money and invest it in something, even better. And the reason that it's better than you living off your credit cards, because student loans interest rate will never go higher than 8%, 8.25% as a matter of fact, okay? See, it says, my truck just got totaled and it was parked on the street. The neighbor hit it. Damn, I'm sorry. Do you have insurance? Did they have insurance? I so apologize to that happened to you. Well, you know what? You can go to school and go to school for one semester and go on and get you about $3,000 and buy you a slider, and now you got a car. Okay, it's a little bit of sacrifice. Sometimes we're gonna have to do the unorthodox to get us back on track, but it works. Okay, so go on and get you in school one semester, buy the slider. Please don't drop out of school, but you could. And now you got you a little bit of change. All right. All right. State License Board for Insurance. I don't know what you talking about, KK. Is it okay? Oh, okay. Thank you, Mo. If not, go to that place that I just found. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. Okay. It says my truck was parked on the street and they are trying not to pay me. Did you sue them? Your insurance should be going through them. If you got insurance, I would go through them. I wouldn't even argue with those people. Thank you, Allison. I hope he does listen. I'll be trying to help these people out now. His name is Yale. Yale? Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, Yale. Okay, congratulations going to college. All right, let me see what I had on here because I knew I'd take a picture of something for y'all. Before, let me see. Hold on now. Hold on. Okay, if y'all let people know that there's 2 weeks left on the advance for the tax refund. So if anybody trying to get an advance, I know we kind of late out there, but if anybody is, they got 2 weeks left and there will be no more money, no more advances. Okay, so make sure that you are letting people know who filed taxes late, because y'all know I like people to file their taxes late, but not this late. Make sure you get your money. And I'm gonna look to see if y'all sent me a question in just a second. Was there anything? I don't think so. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that work tonight. It says I'm in school at CCU, but I'm trying to hurry up and get my GED so I can start class. Okay, I got you. Well, let me tell y'all about a high school thing. It is one of my videos on YouTube, but there is a school. It is out of Florida, and it is a correspondence high school. Basically, you pay $300. They send you a booklet home, 500 question test. Okay, it used to be 300, but it is 500 now. And once you send it back and you pass, 500 questions in an essay. But once you pass, you get a diploma. And it's a real diploma. But what I tell people to do is, if you plan on going to college, you need to go to the college first. Make sure they accept this high school diploma first. Some schools do, some schools don't. Like University of Miami accepts it, but some of the local community colleges don't. So it really depends. And I will give you guys the name. Lord, I haven't looked this school up. I'm gonna tell y'all the name in just a second. But you can go to this school. Hold on. And wait. And like I said, I know firsthand that individuals got into school and got this thing. Okay, so it is a real thing. Matter of fact, I ain't even finna look it up now. Y'all send me a message. I'm gonna send y'all the videos, what I'm gonna do, because I need me some YouTube views. So if you want to know the name of the school, please send me a message. I will send you the video that I made on YouTube that tells you about it and gives you the school name and all that. It's a Christian school, but it is correspondence, and it's $300. All right. So if y'all need someone that needs to go to school, needs to get in college, that is one way that you can do it. All right. Congratulations, go through that GED class. That's right. Christian correspondence is, but that's not the one I'm talking about. So the Christian correspondence, now I know which one you talking about. 5 bandos. Send me a message and I'm gonna send you the name and you send me the name. I think I know which one you talking about, and they're out of Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And you're right, it is $99 because there's a man that gives them out at the church. But you can't get into school, you can't get into college with that one. This one you actually can get into school. Other than the two you said, do you recommend other schools for college? Oh yeah, I recommend lots of schools. Basically, I look for schools that charge that are affordable per credit hour. I went to all online schools because my life was too busy to sit in class after I got my associate's degree. So I like Western Governors University. I like Strayer. I prefer schools that are 12-week versus 8 weeks. Because schools that usually are condensed, One, they're just too fast. I don't have that type of time. And you need to make sure with these schools, if they give you a test or is there a paper due at the end of each class. Some are different. I preferred ones that had a paper due versus a test. I write papers better than I test. So you need to find out what they have if you are, especially if you're like looking in a master's program or something like that. But I really just go for what is semi-affordable. Strayer is not an affordable school. But I had GI Bill, so I just went because I let them pay for it. But I did use my student loans. I woke up a little late, but once I got hip, I was like, oh, now I know what I'm going to do with this money. And that's what I want you guys to do too. It says, I signed up through Credit Hacker. How long would you recommend being in the program? Millicent. Okay. So Millicent, send me a message because if you signed up, me and you should have talked so I can tell you what to do. So I do have a site called Credit Hacker. The dashes between credit and hacker, because to get it all one word, they wanted me to pay $600 for that domain, and Shamika wasn't doing it. So it's credit and a dash, and then hacker.com. That is where you can get free dispute letters. So if anybody's trying to dispute their credit, you can. The only thing you pay for is the credit monitoring, which you guys need so that you can actually see all 3 of your credit reports so that you can compare them and your scores. Everything on the system will tell you everything that is negative. You don't have to do any of it. And it will tell you, not tell you, it will show you which ones that you can select. And you can select from several different letters to print. If you have your driver's license and your social security card already uploaded in the system, all you have to do is hit print and it prints everything out for you. And all you got to do is put it in the envelope, send it to the credit bureaus. Okay. Now, the reason I use this now versus credit repair is because credit repair is being something that people are looking at more. And when I say looking at, I mean the government is looking at. And people are going to jail because in order to be successful in credit repair, people have to resort to some unorthodox, illegal activities in order to be good. Okay? And, y'all want to see something when y'all paying $400, $500, $2,500 or whatever. So people are having to do some crazy things to get your credit reports clean. But even I had 2 people reach out to me this week and say, hey, 2 things came back on my credit. So things can come back even if you pay. So at least let you spend your money on you versus spending your money with somebody else. And it can still come back even after you don't pay. Because that person ain't going to give you a refund. You know that, okay? So Millicent, me and you need to talk because I don't like anybody to go to my website and register. And I did not get a chance to talk to you because I like you guys to know what the plan is, okay? Credit repair. I don't want y'all sitting around doing nothing. I want you to know exactly what you should do so that you can reach your goals. Some people don't need credit repair. Some of y'all need bankruptcy. Some people don't need bankruptcy. Some people just need to pay their bills, okay? But we got to find out by talking. Hey, Starfruit. All right, let me see. It's 7:50. Okay, you just needed a refresh. Okay, Colorado Christian University is the school that I'm ready to take my GED. Okay, all right, welcome, good. All right, I'm gonna have to check that school out. They also got Penn Foster, and then they also have the school that I was telling you guys about. So there are ways to get your GED. I hope it don't cost you too much because it should be free. So I hope you do good on the test. Let us know, okay, see ya? All right, what's the site for the letters? Credit, and then there's a dash, and then hacker, HACKER, credithacker.com. Like I said, all the letters are there, okay? Every type. You don't have to do anything but upload your stuff, print, and just put them in the mail. It says you're involved in the Equifax data breach. Then you should have gotten a check, okay? How many of y'all went to the class action website I told y'all to go to? OpenClassActions with an S.com, okay? Now, I don't know why y'all sleeping on that money that's on that site. Okay, there's at least $100 in class actions. Okay, so I don't know. Now it may not be a lot, but it damn sure will buy half a wig. Okay, ladies, $100 is a hairdo. Okay, $100 is an outfit. Okay, we ain't even talking about food because that barely ain't gonna pay for nothing food wise. But $100 can go far. Okay, it can. So please make sure that you are going to openclassactions with an s.com so you can do it. Okay, so you register for the class. Should I sign up for Credit Hacker now? You can if you want to sign up for Credit Hacker. I was not going to use Credit Hacker for my class. If you need credit repair on your own, then Credit Hacker is where I would tell you to go so that we are able to see, and I can tell you what you need to dispute. Why? Because credit repair people are not supposed to charge for credit repair because it's illegal. So we now have to posture ourselves as credit coaches. We're going to coach you on how to take care of your credit. I'm going to do something better than those credit counseling agencies do because there are certain things they can't tell you, but I can. Okay. So you can do both if you choose. Please, y'all know y'all can send me messages. I will answer. Says, do you know anything about the place called Grain? It's supposed to. Yes, I know about Grain. Grain is not bad if you want to add a trade line, Sia, but I don't recommend you adding trade lines to your credit if that is not what it needs. It doesn't make sense to put perfume on stink because some people have deeper problems than just needing a trade line. Sometimes everything else is messed up and you need to fix that before we waste our time adding something new to our credit. That is experience will teach you that, but that is why I do my consultations so that you will know if that's something that you should do because it doesn't always benefit you in the long run. Okay. Thank you, Millicent. I would love to talk to you. Is it too late to sign up for the credit class? No, it's not. The link's right in my bio. It says class. All you got to do is click and sign up for it. I would love to show y'all exactly how people are looking at y'all. I'm going to tell y'all about ESG. If you've never heard of ESG, get ready. ESG has been around since 2014, and it is now filtering its way into our credit decisions, okay? And ESG, if you don't know what that is, that stands for environmental, social, and governance. So now how you see the world and how you do things at your home or your business when you answer short questions now determine if people want to do business with you. Capital One, Bank of America, some of these companies, when they go to loan businesses money, they measure you against ESG. Now, I'm not going to talk about how it pertains to your personal credit. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. But you guys should be aware that these things are going to play a part. ESG is non-financial. It doesn't have a score that will get you a car or won't get you a car, but people make decisions on you based on your score. So I know mine is probably horrible because I am not recycling, okay? And I'm sorry for anybody out there that's green. I just don't have the time to separate my trash. It is all trash to me, okay? So my ESG score is probably horrible, but soon you will see how it's playing a factor into your credit reports. And y'all know, well, if you watch me enough, I tell you all the time, America is going to very much mirror what is going on in China. And what is going on in China is these very same things that we are slow walking into. And I don't want anybody that follows me to be behind, okay? I want y'all to be like, oh, she said that. Yes, I did. And everything that you want to buy and get and from these banks and credit cards, even your credit score is all going to play in the factor of how you act and what the reports say about y'all. So it's not just your credit reports. It's if you rent games for your kids at GameStop. I don't even know if GameStop's still open, but there's a report for that. If you have lots of evictions, there's a report for that. There's a report for, everything. So there's not much you can do to change about it. They're going to continue to report on you, but you just need to know so that you can go and review them, okay? I tried to order my LexisNexis report. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I can't even get the report in the mail no more. Now I have to get a link that I have to log into within 30 days so that I can view my report because they ain't going to send it to me. Now tell me they're not trying to keep information from us, okay? Who has 30 days? I have 30 days access to my information. Crazy. Okay. All right. The website again is credit-hacker, credit with the dash in the middle and hacker.com. because there is a way to hack credit the right way. If you can figure out what works for your situation, you will have absolutely no problem. But you got to work with somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about so that they can tell you. All right? Straight up. If I say, man, you might need a CPA, I'm just going to say it. I ain't going to encourage you to get it, but I'm going to tell you, if your stuff is trash and there ain't much we can do, and you're going to be stuck trying to find an apartment, I'm going to tell you, you might need one of those. I ain't going to give it to you, but I'm just letting you know, okay? It says, no, I'm not going to the school to get my GED. Okay. All right then. All right, look, that's what I'm talking about, sis. And make sure you get your financial aid and your student loans, okay? Going on and get that money. Let me see. Yes, a half wig, okay? $100 ain't gonna get us no whole wig. It says, I got the 100 from the data breach, but it messed my online stuff up, so they owe me. Well, if you think they owe you some more, get you an attorney. But yes, I got $44, okay? I was very happy to go to Applebee's, and I got me 2 things of tequila drinks from Applebee's. Whoop, whoop. So I spent my $40 responsibly, okay? So enjoy yourself. It says your confirmation email says sign up for Credit Hacker. Oh, it does. Oh, you know why? It does. I forgot, Mo. Thank you. It does, because I wanted to be able to talk to you about your credit personally. So yeah, it does tell you that. Thank you. Business funding. Well, business funding. If you want business funding, what kind of business, Lil Cuffy? And then I'll tell you, because it's all types of business funding out there. All right. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow, too, because y'all need to know the difference between a non-recourse and a recourse loan. All right. Which y'all probably never even heard of. But when you get money from the SBA, that is a recourse loan, meaning they are going to come after you in the event that you don't pay. Okay. So you need to understand the difference. Okay. Let me look. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm telling y'all that right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, non-recourse. I had to make sure I didn't mix them up. Non-recourse is when you don't have to PG something, especially like if you're on business credit. A lot of y'all talk about you want no PG. That's non-recourse, meaning if you don't pay, there's no repercussions to your actions. They just can't get it from you. But a recourse loan is when you have to PG something, or when you get those credit cards and you have to PG it. That's a recourse action, because they're basically going to come after you personally in the event you don't pay on the business side. Business funding, they can do that too. It says, Grain can't get my payments to my bank. It messed my credit up. Well, if it messed your credit up, let me tell you, Grain is a very small company, Sia. I would tell you to write the CEO and everybody in the management. They will correct their mistake, just like Self-Lender. Very small company. If they made a mistake and or you get them with a nice goodwill letter, they will correct their issues. So we like small financial technology companies like them. So please reach out to Grain. And if it's their fault, I'm almost certain will correct it. It says, new to your page, don't really know what you offer. I offer answers to your questions, okay? So you're right. I offer a whole lot of things. Why? Because I'm all over the place. I read a lot and I know a lot about a lot. So thank you for being here. But I'm not necessarily offering anything but information. Tomorrow I'm doing a class on credit, because I do love talking about credit and getting you guys together, because you're going to need it. We're definitely going to need it. So is Grain a trade line? Grain is a company that provides a trade line on your account if you were to sign up with them. So Grain isn't the trade line. The company gives you a trade line, meaning once they approve you and give you an account and it hits your credit, that is now a trade line. Just like Self-Lender. Self-Lender, you sign up for something, they put the trade line on your account for $500. You make your payments, and in the exchange, they report that you make on-time payments, and that boosts your score. Okay, but again, not everybody needs that. All right, blessings to y'all too. Non-recourse is what I need. Yes. No, you don't, yeah, most people want a non-recourse. That's not easy to find if your credit isn't good. It says, I'm not looking for loans, really lines of credit with 0% interest for 12 to 6 months. Well, if you want something like that, you're going to need to go to a hard money lender. And let me just say, because I read what people do. People come up with contracts, and then they sell these contracts to these hard money lenders with these merchant loans. And that's how they get quick access to cash because they have something to sell the company. All right. So you can go to hard money lenders. If anybody has decent credit and y'all want to get into house flipping, they have hard money lenders will loan you something quick. The interest rate is usually kind of high, and the payment turnaround time is fast. So that's only for people who are movers and shakers. I would not recommend that to everybody. Yes, you can go through me. Absolutely. See ya. Send me a message, girl. We're going to talk. Thank you, Sisha, for always saying I got good information. Okay, so it's 8:02. I'm going to see if y'all have anything for me before I go. I did just put up some new YouTube videos. Majority of those are going to be about CPNs, since that is seeming like what majority of you guys want to know a lot about. Because people don't want to admit that they're in in debt, and that's all right. Or you have bad credit. That's all right too. I had bad credit, real bad, but I didn't care. But guess what? I don't now, and because I know how to fix it. All right, and I don't mean having to do stuff that's illegal. At least not all the time. This is something, hell, when we be disputing, half the time we ain't telling the truth about the dispute. We lying, okay? We just trying to hit dispute, okay? We throwing a rock in the air and see if something gonna happen. So, but it can happen, all right? So let me, send me a message, see ya. Go to my website, shamikasaves.com, and it'll say contact. The message will come right to my phone. So send me a message, and then I'll respond to you. If somebody wants to still do the borrower's defense application, I have 2 people I just did this week. So if y'all are wanting to skip that line, get your application in front of everybody else's instead of waiting to be selected, hit me up so I can do the application. It's only $75, okay? What else? My class is tomorrow. The link is in the bio. Remember, pay $20 and take all 4 of them so that y'all can see the differences from one week to the next. Be nosy. At least look at how somebody else's credit is going so that you can either feel better about what you got going on or you can learn so that you cannot be like them, okay? And this is not to pick on anybody, but I am trying to use real, actual people's issues so that y'all can see there ain't nobody better than nobody. Everybody's in a situation, okay? But we're going to figure out how to get out of that situation, all right? And I'm going to show you how we can do that. He says, what about AIs? Are you talking about artificial technology? 5 bandos, you need to get in the message and talk to me because I feel you on something. Okay, so let's talk at my website also, and we'll talk. Thank you, Imani Bishop. I appreciate it. Taking off 4. I'm hoping I'm having 4 different people. If not, I will bring my own credit so y'all can see. We're gonna talk about how to remove bankruptcies. Hell, whatever y'all want to know. It's so much game when it comes to credit, and you need to learn it. If we're lucky, we might even be able to pull up the business credit report, and I'll show you. Now, that's where it's confusing, okay? The business credit report is crazy and will blow your mind. So, okay. So let me say this before I go. Thank you, 5 bandos. 5 bandos is saying, and if y'all have not, I did it. Please, y'all download Chat GPT, okay? So Chat GPT is this new AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence. And I'm not going to lie. I just typed in like a word just to see. I was like, what is this? Or what's the origin of this? And that thing gave me a whole ass Wikipedia thing. I mean, it typed out everything. So I'm saying that soon you guys are going to see that Chat GPT will probably start being a resource when y'all have to do papers. But if anybody is in here and you guys are in school and y'all have to write reports, Chat GPT is where it's at, okay? It will make it will make you sound so smart, even if you are not, okay? So you can just go. The 5 bandos, put where you got yours from. I forgot where I got mine from, but it is saved in my phone on the website. And when I need something nice, I will put something in there, and it gives me all of the information I need. So they say they use Chat GPT or AI for school. Smart. See what I'm saying? Y'all got to get with these programs, okay? So we done got a free college. We got a cheap schools. We got $300 high school diploma. We got a $99 a month course hero for people who want to go and find your curriculum online, all the answers to your school. And if you have papers to do, we got Chat GPT. I mean, damn. In 1 hour, look what we done did. Okay. Not to mention all the other stuff, but look what we done did tonight, okay? Ain't nobody else popping on none of their social media bringing out information like this, which is why I'm glad y'all be here with me. I look forward to doing this with y'all every week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. right here. Please follow me on my YouTube. That's where I go in, okay? There's some stuff I can't say here, but I go in there, okay? Watch the video, subscribe. If y'all got topics y'all want me to talk about and y'all don't want to say them, put them in my message so I can make videos. I do this for y'all, okay? Hell, if I don't do nothing else with my life, I am good. I want y'all to be great, okay? So I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow in the class, 7 p.m. The link for my live link class is up there. It's $20. Be there and take all 4. And if y'all need me in the meantime, book the consultation. I do taxes. Hell, I will listen to your problems. Okay, and we're going to figure it out. That is what I do. Okay, so have a great one. Let me see if y'all saying anything. You can use it for disputing letters. Yes, you can. But why? When my site has them for free. You ain't even got to waste your time. Okay, credithacker.com and IT certifications. Yes, you could go to Western Governors University to get IT certifications. And I did follow Mo. Mo gave me one. Send me a message on my website. I'm going to send it to you because I did sign up and I wanted to see if they were going to respond, and they are. And they give you a stipend. It is called, damn it, Mo, are you there? Papa's, what is it called? You sent it to me, but I was going to do a video on that. Man, I'm telling you, so behind, but I'm getting there. So send me a message at Kennedy Girl and I will send you the names from my actual email, okay? See y'all Monday if y'all not going to be in the class tomorrow. And in the meantime, if you miss me, watch my TikToks on my YouTube. And I will talk to you guys soon. Please go to shamikasaves.com and, hell, patronize a sister, okay? Bye. Love y'all and have a good weekend. See you.